We at war with ourselves. This is what some call the old Kanye, rapping in his 2004 hit, Jesus Walks. And this is Kanye West now. Tonight, surrounded by a cloud of criticism after making these comments on TMZ Live yesterday.
When you hear about slavery for 400 years, that sounds like a choice. Like, you was there for 400 years and it's all of y'all? You know, like, it's like we're mentally in prison.
The star immediately confronted by TMZ staffer Van Lathan.
I'm appalled, and brother, I am unbelievably hurt by the fact that you have morphed into something, to me, that's not real.
I thought it was incumbent upon me to speak directly to Kanye West.
Bro, I'm sorry I hurt you.
You gotta be responsible.
No, I'm sorry.
He was so off base on what he said about slavery that it was important for him to know that before he speaks to something that serious, he needs to know what he's talking about.
Overnight, West's comments going viral. The backlash online, quick and unapologetic. One Twitter user saying, to say slavery was a choice isn't only deluded, it's insensitive, it's hateful, and it's demeaning.
Kanye's most recent comments about slavery, it sounds like he's lost his ever-loving mind. What was left of it?
The artist later clarifying on Twitter, writing, "Of course I know that slaves did not get shackled and put on a boat by free will. My point is, for us to have stayed in that position, even though the numbers were on our side, means that we were mentally enslaved." He would later delete the tweets.
Kanye West has a massive platform. When he speaks, it reaches millions of people. And what he's done with his latest comments on slavery being a choice, it's ignorant, it's irresponsible.
There's something about putting slavery and choice together that many call misguided.
Slavery was not a choice. Slavery was a crime. You know, nobody chooses to be a slave.
Radio host Charlemagne the God spoke to West in a much-anticipated interview released online yesterday.
It's just the next frontier for me.
Nearly 2 hours long, the interview hit on topics like mental health and West's apparent reverence for Donald Trump.
Got a guy like him who's clearly trying to marginalize and oppress people that look like you. How can I support somebody who is oppressing and marginalizing me and people that look like me?
That's the question for Kanye West.
100%. And that's what I said to him in the interview, and he had no answer.
I don't have all the answers that a celebrity's supposed to have, but I could tell you, when he was running, it's like I felt something.
The interview was filmed a week before Kanye tweeted this picture of himself in a Make America Great Again hat. Kanye believes that as an artist that he can use his gifts to take symbols of hate and turn them into symbols of love.
Nah. I mean, he said that in reference to the Make America Great Again hat. Something I told him, in order to repurpose something, you have to know the meaning of the thing that you're repurposing. That Make America Great Again slogan does not apply to minorities because America was never great for us.
But Mr. West has never shied away from taboo topics like politics.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
He's known for creating controversial moments on a national stage, from snatching that microphone at the VMAs.
I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. That famous.
To his provocative music videos.
From Kanye West. If you see him.
But at a time when debate rages over race, like the legacy of Confederate monuments.
You will not replace us.
And after white nationalists rallied in Charlottesville. Critics say his words matter now more than ever.
Kanye has a long history of saying inflammatory things, but this one, the stakes are a little higher. You're disparaging the history of African Americans in this country.
You talked to Kanye after the statement?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
What was that conversation like?
You know, Kanye had told me the context of what he was trying to say, so I understood it a little better. I think when he said slavery was a choice, in his mind, he was talking about psychological slavery. You know, in his mind, he's saying, even if I am a slave, I have a choice to remain a slave. I can revolt. I can't give you points for what you were trying to say.
Right.
I got to judge you based off what you said. What he said was slavery was a choice, and that was just stupid.
Now, 17 months after his November 2016 hospitalization, West disclosing to Charlemagne details of the struggles that led him to seek medical help.
That was the scariest moment of my life.
The hip-hop multi-talent said his 9-day stay at a UCLA medical center, not a breakdown, but a breakthrough, brought on in part by stress from the at-gunpoint robbery of his wife, Kim Kardashian West, in Paris just 1 month earlier.
I'm sorry, there's a family emergency. I have to stop the show.
Like, went to Paris on that trip to protect her. One of the things that she said that she heard is that they were coming to rob her and they had to wait till I had left.
And in his TMZ interview, revealing this.
I got liposuction because I didn't want y'all to call me fat like y'all called Rob at the wedding. I was addicted to opioids. 2 days I got off of opioids, I'm in the hospital.
Where's Kanye's headset at right now? Is he healthy?
I really don't know. I mean, you know, in the interview we talked about mental health a lot. He spoke about being on meds, you know, so I'm on TMZ saying he was addicted to opioids. He even talked about liposuction. You know, he talked about losing all his confidence. Like, I mean, that sounds like, you know, low self-esteem. I still think he's grieving over the death of his mom. It's a lot, you know, so when I talk to him about being creative when it comes to music, when I talk to him about where he wants to go with his company, he's clear on all of that.
West Reps declined our request for further comment. Tonight, some critics saying the talent behind songs like All of the Lights may just be using his latest rant as a boost for album sales. Regardless, some fans disheartened by how the icon has chosen to use his platform. For Nightline, I'm Zachary Quiche in New York.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.